Testing, 1, 2, 3. I believe that we are L-I-V-E. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Project Gimme Stacking Bankroll Challenge Day 11. High Stakes Streams Day? Wednesday? I don't even know anymore. There's just so many things going on at the same time. It's honestly extremely difficult to keep track of what we're doing. We're having fun. We're making money. We're learning how to be better poker players and happier people. So, in my books, as long as we're doing those things, we're doing well. And we're doing the right things. Would you agree? Let's get our little testers out in chat. Twitch, are we live? Are we live on Twitch? What's going on, Twitch? What's going on, Twitch? Okay, we out here. We out here. We grinding. Who's that? Is that Lidio Pinto? Yidio Pinto? Lidio Pinto? How do I pronounce? I don't know. No, but I try. Anyway, just making sure all is well, as we always do. We play it safe. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Everything looks great. What up, Jason Mansky? My boy, my man. What's happening? We got some updates. We got some things to talk about. We got a big weekend coming up. I don't know if you guys were lucky enough to catch this Sunday's live stream, but pretty epic. I've just been regathering myself after that experience, because that Sunday run was crazy. I'll see it. I mean, replays up on YouTube. Just pinned to the top of Twitter. It's pretty easy access. If you didn't catch it and you want to see what happened on Sunday, I'll put a link. I'll post a link in the chat for that. Jay, it's been going good, man. Took a few days off. I went and visited my family. Got a float in. I joined the Good Life, so I got like a couple workouts in. I'm feeling real healthy, you know. Feeling energized and feeling like things are really, really coming together. That's for sure. Yeah, here's our video, right? And after the run on Sunday, I'm just kind of wanted to do it again. You know? What's up, Ty Money? I haven't seen that name before. Who dat? Yes, and who dat be? Boom. Alright, so that's what's there. Got updates on the bankroll. Again, I always just have to make sure I had my email address. Boom. So we got our first Stormers money, which gave us a nice boost to the bankroll. We were sitting at around, what was it, 147.89, and then we got our Stormers issue, so we're at 219.89 89. So the bankroll is growing, and this is just kind of demonstrating that as we're in this together, as we're working on this together, building this bankroll is kind of a sure thing. It's kind of guaranteed. It's just going to happen. And by following bankroll management, we guarantee that we'll never bust the bankroll, and we build it at kind of, a steady pace. And with the help of sponsorships, with the help of rakeback, with the help of bonuses, we can also boost it even more and more. And then I gotta switch tracks. This track's way too fast. There we go. Hadouken. And then to really exponentially grow the bankroll, we can take shots at tournaments. So cash games and sit and goes are how we grind it, earn a lot of points, clear deposit bonuses and whatnot. And then tournaments are how we parlay it into large amounts. But with this wonderful deal with the Stormers, with the fact that we're a sponsored streamer now, we're going to be seeing boosts to the bankroll every month. So it's really not a matter of like, will we million? It's just a matter of when. And as for when, kind of doesn't matter, right? Thanks, Ty. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for chatting. And this is kind of the thing that some people misunderstand about, the secret, the law of attraction, how it all works. The main thing with the law of attraction, LOA, manifestation, whatever you want to call it, is you decide what you want, you decide why you want it, and then you don't worry so much about the how are you going to get it and the when's it going to happen. Because when you first decide what you want and why you want it, you don't necessarily know how you're going to get it. But as you go through the process of really desiring that thing, really thinking about that thing, feeling it, you'll start to see things fall into place that show you how you can acquire that which it is you seek to have, right? So little key there. And in terms of when, putting timelines on goals can get us to take action and get us to really motivate ourselves and get ourselves energized. But it can also cause us stress, as anyone knows who's had a school project due that they weren't ready for, or they set a goal that's completely unrealistic in the time frame that they're in, or they need to get some money to pay some bills on the weekend or at the end of the month that they're not ready for. That feeling of stress that comes over us is not enjoyable, and it doesn't help us necessarily perform at our highest potential. And the thing is, once you've connected with why you want something and you know why you want it, you're already internally motivated. So you don't need to use timelines to get yourself in gear. You're already in gear. And that's why when you have a strong why, you don't really need to use timelines the same way you do as when you don't have a strong why behind it. And when you have that internal motivation, you have that why going on, you're already taking action, moving towards that which it is that you want. If you let go of the when, you can enjoy the process more because you can feel a lot more relaxed. And when you just trust that you are doing what you need to do because you're following the path as it comes, you know what you want, you know why you want it, so you're taking action, you're motivated for it, you can enjoy the process, you can enjoy the journey, and you can get all the additional fruits that come with the experience that don't come when you're too lasered in on the goal, trying to meet the deadline, trying to hit the target, and missing all the opportunities that are around you. So when you relax on the when, and you relax on the needing it now, and you allow it to just come to you in due time, you'll find a lot of other perks come with it along the way. And that's kind of what's going on with this challenge here. So, we called our shot. Where is it here? Right, 50 to a million. And we've been doing it. We got some bluff catching done right. Here's a little preview of the video that's gonna come on Friday. There's a lot of bluff catching in this series, as you can tell. And then there's a bunch of streams that we have going on as well. And, we didn't know when we started the Bankroll Challenge what we were going to play. and we just kind of went with it. And we didn't know that we were going to be a sponsored streamer on America's Card Room. We didn't know that we were going to have this extra income that comes from being a streamer. And with that, we had the ability to take a shot at this tournament. And I said, it doesn't count for the challenge, so sure, doesn't count for the challenge because it's kind of putting our whole bankroll at risk, right? We had 220 and we played a 215 tournament on 2 bullets, but to honor the process, I sold half the action, right? And we're in the money in this thing. We're streaming this again on the 15th of December, day 2, got a stack, guaranteed. I don't know what the min cash is going to be, $500, and we have half of that. So we've already boosted the bankroll crazy, and we can just play, we can just stream, and things are going to come our way. So maybe the plan was we thought we were going to play a whole bunch of small stakes and move up through the stakes one by one, and then it just makes more sense to play satellites and qualifiers. Maybe try to get into this thing, the Venom, and go for that $1 million prize. And as long as we're not having to take external money to put it in the bankroll, we're honoring the bankroll challenge. And that's the thing. Like when you start out, you don't know what you're going to have access to. And if I just had a hard play, okay, I play this many hands till I get to 10 NL, and this many hands till I get to 25 NL, and this many hands till I get to 50 NL, I might miss the opportunity to be like, oh, wait, but if we join the ACR Stormers, in addition to climbing through the ranks, we can also get some sponsorship money that helps us boost our bankroll. I mean, I don't know if you guys know about being a Stormer. It's a program that's available to anyone who wants to stream, but you can make upwards of $3,000 a month by being an ACR Stormer. So you add that to the mix. You see how once you get outside the box, more opportunities come your way. But when you're really deadline focused, eye on the prize, you miss what's around you. So this is just, I just want to kind of share a little bit of the stuff about law of attraction, the importance of once you set your intention and your why, your motivator, you get into that state of relaxation and relax, and you constantly relax. You constantly pause to tune in and check in and say, how are things going? What's going well? What's not working? What strengths am I have? What weaknesses can I work on? What opportunities are there that I'm missing, and what threats are there that I need to watch out for? And as long as you're checking in on those on a regular basis, you can make the adjustments that are going to allow you to move towards your target, your goal, much more smoothly. And it's all about constantly readjusting the plan. So, just wanted to kind of share all that. And let you know we're at 2/1989 officially. And I wanted to show you guys something you need to be aware of when you're playing on America's Card Room. It's this rewards button here. But first I want to say what up to my man Foreseen Flop. Glad you're liking the knowledge about the internal motivation. Ryan Mahoney. What's good, brother? I don't say GTO's useless. I think GTO's fine. There's other things you want to use, which are exploits. It's a nice combo of the two. Hey, I'm a big fan. What should I be studying to improve? I'm an NL2 5 player, playing small profit over 150k hands, 3BB to 100, Flopzilla, focus exploit. Ryan, have you gone through From the Ground Up from Run It Once? Have you gone through Charlie Carroll's Poker Masterclass? And have you gone through Jonathan Little's Cash Game Masterclass? All three of those are great starting places. Charlie's is the most expensive at $250. From the Ground Up is $50. And I think Jonathan's is on sale for, I think it's $60 right now. But if you get a year of poker coaching for $150, I think it includes that. I'm not 100%. But I would either just get a poker coaching membership and just get a year and you'll be set. And if you just want a one-off, I'd get From the Ground Up from Run It Once because it's the lowest cost investment and it's very to the point. 3BB per 100 is pretty solid though, man. Where are you playing? How much rake back are you getting? These are things that matter too. Cool. just cause Ryan was like, what ACR Stormers? I'm just gonna quickly show you guys what the perks of being a Stormer are. Just gotta protect my email. Because a lot of people don't know, and it is available anyway. You need to have like a certain minimum number of viewers to really make it worth it. But I think even if you can get like 10 Twitch viewers regularly, there's some perks in it. So I think you just Google ACR Stormers, you can find it. Click the top one here, and yeah, so there's some perks. Here's the rewards, right? Here's the rewards. So it's based on watch hours, which is a combination of, so like we have right now, we have 20 people on Twitch. So that would be, if we do 1 hour with 20 people, that'd be 20 viewed hours. So to hit 100 watch hours, we need 5 hours with 20 people hanging out. If we had 100 people hanging out, 1 hour is 100 viewed hours. So basically $15 per 100 hours. And then after 1,000, you get a raise to $20 per 100 hours, then a raise to 25, and then a raise to 30. And if you're doing these high volumes, like 5,000 view hours a month or 10,000 viewed hours a month, you get about $30 an hour, assuming 100 viewers, $15, assuming 15 viewers. And if you have more than 100 viewers, you get, more than that. You guys can do the math. But this is a beautiful way to just supplement your income. And kind of this is something that the online grinders have always known about, that it's very important to get in on rewards programs. Back in the day we had Supernova and Supernova Elite on PokerStars, where you could get 60-70% rake back, and people were grinding that. You could get private rake back deals. I was playing on the On Game Network, where I had a 65% rake back deal regardless of how many hands I played. And there are reward programs on all the sites as well. And it's just important to be aware of them and take advantage of them, because when you're playing smaller stakes, like, this is a huge difference, getting these kind of additional influxes of cash into your bankroll. So I just want to make you guys and girls all aware of that. It's good to know. You want to be out there seeking that value, hunting that value. And the professional part about being a professional poker player is both being disciplined and structured, but also finding every single edge that exists. Yeah, Ryan, if you're on PS, man, I would invite you to make a move. Make a move for sure. You know about like Project Get Me Stacking and the free bundles and stuff, right? You're aware of all those, brother? Because they're worth getting. And when you go for like Project Get Me Stacking, you still get access to the VIP program on America's Card Room, which I want to cover right now. So in America's Card Room, when you're in your account and you go to the cashier, you're going to get to this page. So I think the cashier, you hit my account in the bottom right. And Allen asks how do they track your viewed hours? You have to show screenshots of your Twitch dashboard. So they're very much on it. You can't mess around with that. Yeah, it's tracked through Twitch, so it's all legit. So yeah, when you're in your account, your America's Card Room account, you click this My Account button, and again, I just have to make sure my email isn't on the screen. I don't even know if that's the thing, but I've heard you got to be careful with that on the internet. So don't want to put my address and stuff. So you hit the My Account, and you'll get to the cashier page. And then there's a button up here, Rewards. There's a couple of ones you want to look at. First is Ticket Manager. I go through this in the tour video for America's Card Room. And if you click this, if you have any tickets, they'll show up here. You get a lot of welcome tickets, usually during big events like, the Venom and the Online Super Series. You sometimes find some free roll tickets here, some step tickets here, which is quite nice. Usually with deposit bonuses, you'll get some of those too. So it's very important to be aware of those. Speaking of the Venom, wouldn't it be such a dream if we could play this thing? It would be awesome. Ryan, I'll put a link in the chat for you, brother, so you can see what the tings are. Yeah, so when you're in your account, you want to go to the rewards section. Very important to hit this tab. And here you'll see 5 options. So bonuses is the first one that when you're doing your first deposit, you want to check this out. It'll track how you're doing with your bonus. I think you got a nice new interface. That's great. I don't need the tour though. I don't think I have any bonuses going. I never have. I missed that when I created my account, but that's okay. Right, ticket manager, we go back to rewards. I don't know what these spinning cards things are. It's probably like the chest. It's probably some gambling thing. Then we have 2 leaderboards. If you're a high volume player, you want to know about the Beast. You want to know about Sit and Crush. Basically, if you grind cash games, there's a Beast leaderboard where, you know, based on the amount of hands you're putting in, you get points, and based on your points, you get cash. And let's see, how many spots do they pay in this thing? Tons. They pay 200 spots? Not quite. 150? Okay, 166 they pay. And it looks like 165. And the min payout's $100 in this. And then it goes up if you're in the top 50 or 47, 250, then up to 1,000, and then the top prizes are 2,500. So you also get Sunday tournament tickets just for being in the Beast. So maybe it's, yeah, even if you are not in the top 150, but if you're in the top 300, basically, you get Sunday tournament tickets, and they're usually worth $55. Right? I think that's what it says here. For every 55 that goes in the tournament, jackpot, 1 player will be awarded a seat in the tournament. So you can get free tickets from this, and this is just from grinding cash games. So you can check in the rewards section what your current points are and see what you're going to get. And I believe this is a monthly race. For Sit and Go players, there's also another one of these, which is the Sit and Crush. And same thing, not as much, but $55 ticket plus you can win up to $1,200 in this race. And it looks like it pays fewer spots. Yep, but it pays minimum $50 and then, you know, 125 and 500 and 1250. So if you're a Sit and Go player, check your points, see where you're at, and don't miss these things. They're here, you know, and they're in the top right corner, so you can see them all the time. If you want more info, you just click info or leaderboard, but take advantage of these. They're here for you. And a lot of people's big mistake when they play online poker is they don't take advantage of the promotions that are available to them. Speaking of promotions, the other one that's very important, you'll build this off over time, is loyalty. This is kind of like what I was talking about, the Supernova Elite program and Supernova that PokerStars used to have. ACR has their own version, which is more of an army style. You know, they have lieutenant, captain, major, colonel, general, 5-star general. And you can see that with these, you get points, which you can cash in. And you see we have, what do we have? We have 2638. And it looks like for every 750 reward points, we can get $10. So we're going to see if we can cash this in. And levels of distinction, I think these are additional rewards that are triggered when you hit these milestones. So if you're a huge volume grinder, right? You hit 200K, 300K, 400K, 5, 6, 700K. You get these extra milestones at every step that are just paid in cash. So it's great value. So we're just going to click, let's see, achievements, 750 reward points. No. Okay, so you get points everywhere you go. Distinction. I think we're just can't get access to it. Okay, we're gonna go points exchange because I'm pretty sure we can do it here. And here, so we have 2,600 points. We can cash in. What will we get? $26. 219 bankroll. take $26. It's more than 10% boost. Let's do it. So I think we just click here. Keep your eye on the balance. Boom, 229. Got money. It's so simple, right? You need to know to go to this tab. A lot of people miss this rewards tab. They have a bunch of points saved up and don't realize it. So if you're on America's Card Room, you do yourself a favor and go into your account and click on go to the My Account, Cashier, Rewards, see if you got any points. If you do, cash them in. Cash them all in, right? And the higher you get, as you unlock higher levels, you get a better rate. So right now we're basically paying 100 points per dollar, but you can get rates where you're paying, what do we have at the top one? 625,000 for 10,000, which basically means $625 or 625 points per dollar. So not quite twice the rate, but 50% better. It's quite good. So it's important to get in on these and take advantage. And so we'll max our cash, and there we go. Bankroll 245.89. Stacking. We didn't even play a hand. Easy. So I just really want to share this with you guys because it's very important to be aware of the reward programs and make the most of it. That's kind of like one of the major keys to online poker. It's like getting the most from the rewards program, game selecting maximally, optimizing your heads-up display to have perfect reads on your opponents in all spots, and then having a very solid game and proper bankroll management. You follow kind of those 5, you're going to make money at this game. Guaranteed. All right, questions. I'm doing well, Dom. How are you doing? Yeah, Ryan sees what's up. Yeah, Dom knows what's up. You get the better rewards. To get top rank, it would be 30 plus tables of hands per hour. Does Blitz count as well? I'm pretty sure Blitz counts as well. Number 4, no cheese. I'm going to double check with the Stormer squad because I'm in this like nice Skype group where we get to talk with everybody. And yeah, I can find out, but I don't see why Blitz wouldn't. In fact, Blitz is probably your best chance to get on said leaderboard. Where do you find the points exchange again? Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. Gotta slide it over and hide my email. Click My Account in the bottom right corner, the big red button. Then click the Rewards button, the big gold button in the top right above the Venom. And then click Loyalty here, and you're there. Here, let's. Yeah, I'm happy. I'll give it a 5. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Talk about it. See if I can go live chat. Live chat. Yeah, let's see. Oh man, I gotta put all this info. That's too long. That's too long. Hey Moch, thanks man. Yeah, it's gonna be a good week for sure. Let's go look at that tournament that we day 2'd, see if we can get some more info on that. Okay, and some people, you'll go in there and you'll see that you have rakeback instead of loyalty. And if you're on rakeback, you have 27% rakeback guaranteed, just flat rate, which is, as I understand it, higher than the base rate you would get with the loyalty program. But if you're going to go like high volume, I believe you can get up to 40% from the reward program, maybe even more. I'll get some numbers from the team. Maybe I can do like a whole video on that. And that's the beauty of doing streams like this, is we find out what other things we should be talking about. But yeah, let's look at that tourney that we day 2'd. See what we can get on that. By the way, y'all having a nice week so far? What are we? Wednesday hump day. We're halfway there. 2 more days till the weekend. But we're streaming, y'all. I largely want to come on today to tell you that we're streaming tomorrow, and we are streaming Friday. And should those go well, we will be streaming Sunday. So, because there's this thing coming up on Sunday, this $1 million Sunday. Little 500 tournament. Million guaranteed. Sweet prize pool. Kind of want to compete for it. Don't think it's going to pay 500K to the winner, but it'll probably pay like, 150 to 200. I'm pretty sure Ali won this twice last year. He got fourth. Now he's a little bit of a better player than me, just a bit. But if he can do it, we can do it as well, right? We've been studying the Raise Your Edge. We've been working on our poker coaching. Our mental game is strong. Our physical game is strong. We got the support squad, which is you. You are here with the support squad, which makes a huge amount of difference. We got the good music. So, I mean, I believe we can do it. So we're probably going to look to play some satellites to this because 500's a little steep of a buy-in. But, they got $15 satties, $65 satties, $80 satties, $50 satties. And usually these ones on Sunday, like this one, they usually guarantee a lot of seats. Right? 25 seats guaranteed, and 1 in 10 gets a seat. So that's a great spot for us to post $50, see if we can qualify, get in on the cheap, go in for the min and then go for the win. So that's at 1:30 on Sunday, and I think there was one other one. Yeah, Sunday at 11:30. Also 25 seats guaranteed. So we could put a couple of bullets in between these two, see if we can get in. Ooh, congratulations, all in. Shipped attorney, $11 buy-in for $1,500. Pro BR management. You know what? When you have like nothing in the account, it's okay to not do Pro B bankroll management because it's easy to reload it, right? It's easy to just, go work a few hours at your other job, whatever it is, or if you don't have one, get one, work it, make the money and put it in. It's easy to put $50, $100 in your account. Once you've got that $1,500 bankroll that's legit, you want to protect that a little bit more. Like, maybe keep playing the $11 tourneys. Don't jump to the 50s, and that way you'll be able to build the roll. But when your roll's small, man, I'm all for taking shots. Because, like, what are you trying to nurse a $15 bankroll for, right? You go for it. That's how you build. But once you have it, you gamble to get rich, and then you diversify and get more conservative to stay rich. Concentrate to get rich, diversify to stay rich, something like that. Thanks, Timber T. I don't know how much we're going to be grinding. I have to be somewhere in like an hour. So mainly wanted to just get the word out there and kind of get your guys' feels. So this is the tourney we day 2'd, which still has a couple more flights. There's a flight running today, 2:15 buy-in, where the top players will make it through to day 2. It's $1 million guaranteed. I'm already through, so there's no point in me playing it. There's another one on Thursday, and that's IJKLM. I think there's 4 more. So I think there's a qualifier every day, and then maybe 2 on Sunday. But we're in here. Let's see. Day 2. OSS. $1 million guaranteed. $163,000 first place prize. Final table is a 5-figure payday. How's that for a boost to the bankroll challenge? And here are all the phases running. There's a lot. 1, 2, 3. Did they add some more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, the other ones are already done. 6. And we have, I think we finished with like 70K-ish. Well, there's Tonka. Ticklish Mail. 66? No, we got more than that. There we are. 76,997. So we're 118 of 170 with more players to qualify. And the beautiful thing is, it says it's paying 270 players. Jeez. How's that for a min cash? This is assuming everyone makes it through. They are paying 270 places if another 100 players make it through the next 6 flights. If less than that make it through, they're going to take this min cash money and distribute it to the rest of the prize pool. So a min cash might be 900. A min cash might be $1,000. So we are going to be guaranteed cash money on Sunday the 15th. This is 2 Sundays away. And I'm probably going to do the old, you guys remember the like retweet giveaways that we do, you know, retweet to win 1% of my Sunday action kind of thing? Any OG gripsters remember the 1% giveaways we used to rock on Twitter? I know y'all do. Yeah, I think we'll probably run one of those again. If you guys think we should, chat, what do you think? Would it be nice if we did a 1%, maybe a 2%, 3% giveaway for this Sunday to build a little hype around it, build a little excitement so you guys can get a piece of it too? Because I mean, I'm open to it. Oh, nice. Ad Rock down to 30 from 100. Boom, 650. And then boom, 350. Well done, Ad Rock. That's the thing. These small stakes tournaments, you can really parlay it big if you know how to play in the late stages. It's like tournaments are the best way to really explode a small bankroll, but because they're so frustrating, most people don't have the mental fortitude to be able to handle it, and that's why like cash is solid. You know, it's kind of secure and guaranteed and kind of, you know your rate. But if you want to blow up the bankroll from nothing to something, that's the move. Just accept that you're going to brick a lot. You might have to reload your account a few times. Nice stuff, Ryan. Nice stuff. You got a question? How do I set up my computer to see you and the poker game you're playing? The program I use is called Streamlabs OBS. And drag it over. It might like do something weird if I do that, but you basically, I can't show the whole thing. Actually, yes, I can. It might go weird if I do this, but I'll try. I'll try to show the whole thing. There you go. So I basically build a scene with OBS. This is streaming software where I say I want the browser source, which is that's the pop-up for notifications. So if someone follows or subscribes, a pop-up shows up. That's the browser source. Overlays this blue image that I had designed. Then we have the image slideshow, which is this one rotating here. And I can right-click. I think I double-click it. Yeah, and then I can choose which images are included, or a folder where the graphics are. Then I have another image down here. It's the and if I want to move it, I just click and drag. I can click and drag. Display capture is what section of the monitor I want, and then webcam is the webcam. Again, I could move these around. I could, if I wanted the webcam to cover the computer screen, if I did this. Oh wait, no, not this. I think it's Control up, Shift up, and different commands. You can move it up so that they're like layers on top of each other, but basically this is the bottom layer, the overlays the top layer, the displays the second layer. It's really simple software, really intuitive, easy to use, easy to set up. So hope that helps. Always happy to answer questions and help you set up your things. So for scene, I hope that's what you were wondering. Yeah, the one thing, okay, so when we're doing the small bankroll, blow up to the big bankroll with tournaments, the important thing is to not then jump into bigger tournaments, because tournaments will dust your bankroll. They are so high variance. That's why you only really want to do them with money you can really afford to lose. That's tournaments. Cash games are what you want to grind for consistency. The private tourneys were fun. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get us a home game. That'd be cool. Jay's in. Thanks, Carlos. Nice to see you. Can I make a streaming tutorial? I mean, I guess I could. I don't know if I'm the best guy for the job. I probably could. Yeah, I want to hear a funny thing, Moj. So wow, so we're gonna be in the money for at least $800, maybe more. Now keep in mind, I sold half my action to the same guy I always sell action to, so he'll be happy about that too. So I'm getting like 400, um, but I'm only in for 2, so yeah, we're in a good spot. Am I doing a bankroll challenge? Yes, V-Card. V-Card Killer IRL. Wow, you must get a lot of action. Or is it aspirational action? What's up, big? Someone had 600K in that. Wow. This is going to be a really fun tourney. I'm really excited for this. This guy's a streamer. This guy's a stormer. Cool. All right, so that's what's there. Let's see what else is coming up. I really want to go through the OSS schedule, so we can kind of go through what events we're gonna play. Because, you know, that's the thing. I was doing the bankroll challenge. I'm like playing the cash games and stuff, and then OSS came around. I'm like, wait, why am I not just playing the OSS? This is great. V-Card Killer. We started with nothing because we put in 100, made 40, cashed out the 100, spun it from there. But when we started recording, we were at 50, and we're currently at 250. 250, so we're doing it. So let's look at the schedule. We're currently in December. We started our run with this one here, $1 Million Sunday. $1 Million Sunday. And we made day 2 of that, so that's a good start. It just kind of got us into the tourney mode again. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we got tomorrow. PLO, like, this is my game, y'all. This is my game right here. You know it. You know it's my game. So, I mean, I was thinking to start at 4 o'clock anyway. So this feels like a good look. 4:30 p.m. start. PLO 8. Oh, just PLO. We can play PLO too. We know how to do that. So we'll probably sell action here, sell 50%. We could play that, make that kind of the main event of the day. Because 6:30 is a little bit too late of a start. As are these. These are just too late. But we could play the 10. Wow. 18K guarantee. That's huge. So we could play these 2 tournaments. Make that our grind for the day. What do you guys think? Pretty good? And then on Friday, we can do a little flip-flop where we start with PLO 8, which is the game, at 3:30. And then there's... that's kind of small. 2K guaranteed. 4K higher. Maybe we just play the PLO 8 and then play some tourneys on the side. See what else. Saturday, you're going to take a day off because we need to rest up for Sunday. And then Sunday, wow. Wow. What a schedule. We have the last flight, which we're not playing. We have the Venom, which maybe we'll see if there are some qualifiers. We'll check those out after this. The 109 warm-up, that will be really good. So we could start at 1 o'clock. Another 100K guaranteed, $22 buy-in. That's sweet. There's that $1 Million Sunday we were talking about, which you can qualify for $50. So that's a great spot to hop in. And then this 1K is way too steep. I don't even want to try to qualify for that. Only 100 players needed for the guarantee. That's going to be a pretty stacked field. Whereas this one is 2,000 players to hit the guaranteed. So you're going to have a lot more soft spots than you would in the 1K. This qualifier, we're already in here, and then this is starting too late. So I'm thinking Sunday we can play this 109. We can play this 22. In fact, a lot of you guys can probably play the 22 as well. And we'll try to qualify for the $1 Million Sunday. Seems like a good plan. Think, chat. Whoa, that sounds ridiculous. Grips from Grind on PokerStars had to collect 35K points to get a chest. Had a chest for 20 bucks. Next chest, he has to get 335,000 points. Don't even know what the dollar amount is. That's insane. Any suggestions for moving sites to get a new bonus? Yeah, Moj. I mean, that's what we're talking about. ACR has all this stuff where they take care of the small stakes players. But Moj, go to grips.com/free. I got reviews on all the sites, right? I have reviews on all the sites here. You just need to click the R review button. So you're an international guy, you're from Finland, so you can play on America's Card Room. 888 doesn't have a lot of in the way of bonuses, but they are soft. They are very soft. Party's supposed to have a lot of both. Good value, good tourneys. They don't have, and I think they do 40% rake back. So that's solid, but they don't do heads up displays anymore. So if you're a HUD guy, you really want to be on the Winning Poker Network, which is Poker, America's Card Room. Yeah, I mean, I would just kind of check out the sites I have on the international tab and just go to the R review, the new player's guide, and get your info there. But they're all pretty good. GG's solid too, yeah. Nice. Play the 18K with me? Yeah, I mean, like, let's do it, guys. Let's do a little, like, Team Grips takeover on Sunday and get stacking. And then, yeah, we'll warm up by playing some mixed games. Oh, if I was a late night DJ, I'd play these 2K and 4K guaranteeds, but that's too late. So yeah, we'll do a little PLO fun on Thursday. That should be really soft. Plus the 18K, and then we'll do a PLO 8 on Friday. That'll be fun. And this 55 could be okay. Ariel Trend, how do you think the study playtime should be for beginner? Really depends how you learn. Like, if you learn a lot from playing, you should play a lot. If you learn a lot from theory, you should study a lot. It's going to depend from person to person. I wouldn't be too rigid with it. I would focus on what you're enjoying. I was in the range of, like, probably 50-50, and then I transitioned to like 80% play, 20% study. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at Venom stuff now, because I kind of want to figure out what else I can add to the Friday schedule there. So Venom, you guys know about the Venom, right? $2,500 buy-in, $6 million guaranteed tournament. Massive. Gonna be so good. So that's what's running today. Is it bad that I'm 120% play minus 20% study? Not if it's working for you, brother. A lot of people learn best by doing. So, and if you're even here watching, you're clearly not doing zero study. Venom. This tourney's crazy. This tourney's so good. Look at these are the people who made day 2. Is the prize pool posted yet? Oh my god, look at that. Look at that guy. 1.2 million. 1.2 million for an online poker tournament. Oh my god, it's insane. Please use your grips clout and convince ACR to add more jackpot spin levels. Only 4 currently. Thank you, sir. Jason, what levels would you like there to be? What levels do you feel are missing? Someone else asked me to do something. Where did that message go? EDO, if you want to check out the Streamers Project, just Google ACR Stormers. Wow, this tourney's dope. And then min cash is like 4,800, 303 paid. So if you day 2, you're close to the money. 203 have made it. There's 2 more phases, which means they'll probably get about, the last day will probably be the biggest. Maybe 500 people make it, 300 paid. That's juicy. So we need to look at like qualifiers though, right? Because this is the last chance. This is the Sunday. And we need to look at qualifiers for this. All right, so let's. Oh, nice. There's a stormer there. JJ Corrado. He made it in. So let's go Venom. Let's go. These are all the satellites, right? We want to look at the ones that have a lot of tickets guaranteed. So I think there's this thing is pretty good. This $15 multi-flight satellite, 15 seats guaranteed. And it's the same as the Sunday tournament we played. So if you make it through 30 levels in this, then you make it through to day 2 where you play for a seat. And what, you get 40k chips, 30 levels would be 6k, 12k. So average stack is like 3 blinds. Okay. And then there's 15 seats in the next one. Okay, that'll be juicy. Can we see the phase 2 of that? I'd be so curious. So here it is. Here it is. 15. Okay, so there's a lot of players to get through here. Right, but what's average stack in this thing? You want about 200k, so you want about 5x your stack, make day 2. It's decent. I mean, to be able to get into the Venom for just $15, that'd be pretty epic. And I think these things run a lot. Like they're kind of running them all the time. There's one in 2.5 hours. On Thursday, there's, what we got? Thursday, there's one at 11 a.m., one at 2 p.m., one at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. So there's like 4 of them on Thursday, 4 of them on Friday. So that's one way in. We have these sorted by time, right? Okay. Let's have 15 tickets guaranteed. If this runs, it'd be a good one, but obviously they need to get enough players in there for it to run. That's a lot of tickets. Yes, Suzanne, that's correct. Ryan DePaulo, also known as the Degenerate Gambler, is the current chip leader in the Venom. And he streamed the whole thing, right? We can watch the replay. See that? Okay, so you want kind of a ladder challenge for the jackpots. All right, Jason, that's a fair suggestion. Thanks, Kingsful. Are you grinding today, brother? Are you hopping on the stream streets? We're just dreaming about the Venom. Venom fever came around and we totally caught it. Looking at the satellites and the qualifiers and figuring out how we can give ourselves the best chance of qualifying for the Venom and having a crazy Sunday. We've already looked at the qualifiers for the $1 Million Sunday 540, which looks really juicy. Okay, so what's this as well? There's $50 Venom sats, kind of the same thing. 30 top 30 get through 30 levels, you make day 2. Okay, so there's a couple of these multi-day sats. I like the one and dones though, right? Like even if it's crazy, you know, if you can qualify for $15, why not go for it, right? Violet Mystery, she's a stormer, she's in there. So Friday, it's just the 600A. There's no 200. Okay. Well, I know what the best Venom Satty is. I know what the best Venom Satty is, and it's always the way. The day of is always the best. Kind of like I showed you guys for the $1 Million Sunday Satty, where it's $500 buy-in. There's that 25 seats guaranteed right before for $50. The Venom Satty, 2650 buy-in, so the best spot's going to be the $200 satellite. 1 in 13 get a seat. 50 tickets guaranteed, y'all. This is the spot. Like, we are definitely firing this on Sunday. This is going to be part of our Sunday schedule. So what do we get for our Sunday schedule? Now that we know that's going in there for sure. Sunday's looking like Is that at 11 a.m. that Venom, Sadie? Okay. Yeah. So we start with the Venom Sadie at 11 a.m. If we get in, we're in the Venom at 1, or whenever that Sadie finishes, maybe 1:32. We play the 109 at 1, the 20 at 2, and the $1 Million Sunday Sadie. I think that might have been at 11 a.m. too, right? Let's check that out. We'll come back to Venom. God, the Venom. Be such a dream. It was this guy, right? Sunday Mega. Yeah, 11:30. Beautiful, beautiful. So we can kick off the day with the 11 a.m. Venom Sat and the 11:30 $1 Million Sunday Sat. So we have 2 qualifiers going. I like our chances of qualifying in one of them, at least. And then after that, 1 o'clock, we'll add in the 109. Well, basically, we'll add in the 109 when we're either out of one of those tournaments or when those tournaments are done, so that we're just 2 tabling and we're maximally focused. And if we make it through, we're just playing these, whichever one it is, the Venom or the $1 Million Sunday. And if we somehow don't win a ticket in either of them, then we'll fire this 22 and we'll be 2 tabling the 250K guaranteed and the 100K guarantee. And that's our game plan for Sunday. So, what do you think, chat? Solid? Keep it simple. Like, a lot of people's full schedule, they're playing like infinite tables. I'm old man grinder here, man. I don't want to be grinding like 8 tables of tournaments and stuff. I'll just give me 2 tournaments. Keep it nice and chill, nice and simple. That's what we do. Easy game. Jason, yeah, I looked at the rake in GG. I actually, in the highlights from the bankroll challenge on day 7, I think. Oh, my man, what up, Kings Full? Welcome to Team Grips, man. Get ready to stack some chips, fam. Let me see if I know how to do this. Exclamation mark SO Kings Full 24 Nightbot. Are you working today, Nightbot? Does it work? Yes. Yes. Yes, it works. For some reason, it's saying Fortnite. I'm pretty sure my man is a poker streamer. But if you guys want to watch some poker as well, check out my man Kingsful on Twitch. He is also an ACR Stormer, most recent addition to the team. And I think he plays some other games too. Maybe he's a Fortnite player as well. I haven't checked out the channel. Let me check out the channel. See what the grind's all about, man. Let's see what their grind's all about. Cool, cool, cool. 34,000 views already. Solid, man. Solid. Hit the man with a follow. And partner? Look at you. Look at you go. Respect, brother. Looks good. Looks good, man. Let us know when you're gonna be online. Looks like you got like a clean overlay and stuff. Into it. Into it. Yeah, but Jason, I did a video on how high the rake was, and we paid like, we were up like $200, and since we were playing some Omaha, like half of our winnings had gone to rake, and so we were like super low. So I'm just like, we're moving to ACR, like where we actually get like good rewards, and that's before I even knew we were going to be a Stormer, so I didn't even know we were going to get the streamer rewards on top. And I'm like, no brainer, like we're definitely going to ACR after seeing just that ridiculous rake. So yes, what you saw about the GG rake is true. Be wary. Games are extremely good. Games are extremely good. It's kind of like playing an underground game. The games are extremely good. The rake is extremely high. Can it be beat? Yes. But that's, you know, the steady drain that you're playing is, it exists, right? Oh yeah, King's full, man. Cause you're kind of new at poker, right? King's full. I'm gonna post a link in the chat for you. It's the old Project Get Me Stacking. People who watch on the regular know about it, but you know, for the people who don't watch on the regular, Project Get Me Stacking. It's my 30-day training program. That's what inspired the Bankroll Challenge. I'm telling y'all, you can turn $20 into $1,000. So I'm gonna do the same thing, and so far we're doing quite well by using all the edges that we have. And what it is it's a 30-day training program where you get daily lessons in your inbox in video format from Project Get Me Stacking, which is the video series I started in 2013 to give me more accountability and to help me improve my game, because I realized the best way to learn something is to teach it. And I had some pretty solid poker knowledge, but I was also living with some good players. And I wanted to solidify what I was learning. So I started taking viewer questions, made videos in response, ended up making I think 75 videos or something. And this is the best of from that. And in addition to that, you also get my 5 Pillars of Peak Performance, which is all about the physical game, Mental Game Mastery, all about the mental game, Cash Game Guide, which is all my cash strategies, hand ranking sheets, Bankroll Building Bible, and I think we may even have plans to add one more thing to this mix. I think we might add the Triple Threat series. I got to talk to the guys and see. But yeah, you can get this. You can get this for free. King's Full, just fill in this form here. You're already ACR. I know you didn't sign up through the Grips, man, but that's cool, man. Just ACR. Let me know in Skype what your email is, and I'll just tell my team yo, give them the pass, and we'll get you this info, man. Or if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, bro, you can just go to YouTube Grips, and I'll show you where to find the playlist. So you just scroll all the way to the bottom. This series that started all Project Get Me Stacking, that's the videos. So season 1 we did 17, then 37, 15, and it's all here, brother. There's 700 videos if you just hit up the YouTube channel. So enjoy, man. Sounds good. Yeah, that was crazy. Glad you like the emotes, man. I definitely did invest quite a lot of dollars in them. Okay, so we got our Sunday schedule, right? Team, we got our Thursday schedule. We got our Friday schedule. We're kind of all set. Any snipers in the place? Probably no, right? We're probably safe. Just do an ultra quick sesh. I only have 30 minutes left. It's so short time. But I guess yeah, let's play some poker. Could I ever see myself living in Vegas full time? Yeah, but I'd rather live here. I like where I am. I could see doing it. I'd have to get my bearings and stuff. I know a lot of people there. I have a lot of friends there. I could definitely make it work. Actually, if there's a hyper, I could do it. Because, we're on literally 0 delay today. So it's kind of dangerous to play a regular if someone figures it out, or even a turbo. Don't really have time for that. But yeah, I'd have to reacquaint myself with the area. I could pull it off though, for sure. I don't play a lot of live right now, so I can be anywhere. Use the card protector thing? Yeah, but then it's boring for you guys to watch. You guys don't want to watch when you can't see what's going on. We've been through this before. The one time I'll use the card protector is when we're playing Free Money Friday, and it's just a home game where it's more fun if we can chat live. I'll cover it there because I don't think a lot of people are going to watch the replay from a home game anyway. But for an actual tournament, any kind of actual tournament, I'd rather have the cards up because, if something epic happens, we can get a highlight. Kind of curious what the payouts are in these things. Is it 10 buy-ins or just 5? It's 10 buy-ins. 9 buy-ins. It's pretty solid. Yeah, so I mean, King's Full with the delay, it's just kind of a necessary evil. You're gonna get gripsed if you don't have a delay. You kind of need a delay when you're streaming poker. A lot of the Stormers do the home game thing, or they do the card cover so they can be more live. But I find, although you give up the chat interaction a little bit, people understand and are down with it. And because of the extra knowledge they get from seeing your cards and learning about your play, everyone's on board with it. It's worth it. You can still have conversations. They're just a little disjointed. And people be like, yo, you should have done this, or why did you do this? And you're like, I don't remember the hand anymore. Sorry. But it's just kind of how it is for poker. I find for home games, it's good to do no delay so you can really hang out, or when you're doing an info stream like this, you can really just hang out. But when you're playing any kind of real stakes or any tourneys, you just have to put the delay on, because if you just get sniped, man, it's just like, it's just devastating. All your hard work goes for nothing, and like you're probably gonna get sniped because it's impossible to win when you're playing against people who can actually see your cards, right? It's literally impossible to win. So the game's not very fun when you know you're gonna lose. That's why I don't play casino games. I guess we can blitz a little bit. We only have 20 minutes. I don't even know. Like, how's the pool right now? All right. We got 245, y'all, with the bonuses that we got and all that. So bankroll's in a good spot. We're definitely like fully bankrolled to be able to play 10 NL rush. We could play 25 NL if we want to be aggressive with it, but it doesn't exist. Next level up for rush is 25.50 cents, so we need about $500 in the bankroll minimum for that. 1,000's better. For cash games, we can now play 10 cent, 25 cent, which is good games. Look at these players per flop. 38%, 34%. That's high. These are high players per flop. So we definitely like to be in these games, but with no delay, we're going to get wrecked in them. So we'll wait for another day. And we can also now afford to play 10-25 Omaha. Same story. Is this serious? Guys, a 10x stack here. 10x stack. That's crazy. So these must be good games. Must. So, you know, we can play the 10-25 pot limit, 10-25 no limits. So, you know, we could hop in these games with this bankroll. Omaha high-low as well. Like, we could hop in this game, which would be like super fun, but no delay. I think these guys are going to figure it out if we just hop in here. Like, they won't know. Okay, let's just play like a super quick session of blitz. We'll just rock, you know, 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes here. And if someone really, really wants to snipe us, like, and you guys watching out there are really trying to snipe us, well, you can only get us for $10. Plus, where did the other games go? I wanted to join 4 tables. What's going on? Now I want to join 3 tables. There we go. Yeah, you can only get us for 10. Plus, you have to get on our table. Plus, you have to have a hand. Plus, like, you know, I could show all the tables like this all at once, or it's really hard to follow that format, as people have told me, which is true. So I could just show one at a time, and then people won't know what's developing on the other ones. So I think we'll do that. So we'll just fire like a super quick session of blitz here. All right, Broadways did connect with this board. We have a gut shot. We beat ace highs, and we beat, you know, king queen and stuff. So I think we'll go with a check call here. It's definitely not the best board for nines, but it's also not the worst. 10 decreases the likelihood he connected with the board. Not a ton. Yeah, 1 at a time is way better for tables for the viewers. Looks like we could be good here. We're looking to get called by ace high, so we'll just go quarter pot here. I think anything bigger than that is very unlikely to get called. We could go check call too to get bluffs from king queen. We'd rather go with the old Betsky. And he's got ace jack, which is reasonable. Do we have auto reload? Yeah, we need auto reload. Non-auto reload. Dusty. Right. Get this max. There we go. I gotta fix my settings. Pretty excited about this weekend. Pretty excited about tomorrow. Pretty excited about Friday, and especially excited about Sunday. Oh my. Not much going on. When's the first hand we're gonna zoom in on? Is it gonna be this one? I think it's this one. It's a big raise size though. Full size. Do we want to peel the full size? Yeah, we got the button. We got the button. Pretty good flop. Could face some check raises here. So we'll go back. We'll go check back. Plans to call and things. Now we almost certainly have the best hand. So we go for a bet here. Is it too thin? Feels reasonable. I don't think he has us beat very often. I think he could have rivered a pair of A's quite often as well. Cool. Got a little 4-bet action on another table with Ace King suited. Someone squeezed and didn't have the goods, so we got that one through. Oh, great call. Someone telling us how to top up table maximum. Apply. Hopefully that applies to all games automatically. Ooh. Unless the bottom table has a set, our most interesting pot is up here. 3-bet pot, overcards, flush draw. We're into it. Well, that was rather anticlimactic. Here we check back, flop, call turn. Not going to call river. Way too much beating us. Usually when you have second pair, calling one street, reasonable. Calling more than that, get a little ambitious. Now, top pair, top kicker on the other hand, all the streets. 1, 2, count them. 3 streets. You want them. You're going for them. So if we go $1 here, he calls. There's 330 in the middle, 286 behind, less than pot. Perfect. Bet, bet, bet. Easy peasy. Come on, man. No peace. No peace, no pay. Not a fan of calling 3-bets with Queen Jack. With King Queen top right, I didn't fire any bets because when a player cold calls out of the small blind, especially versus an early position open, they usually have a very tight range. Pairs, big pairs, and good ace highs, so didn't really expect him to fold anything. And when you don't expect your opponents to fold anything, c-betting with air is burning money. All right, we got a spot. We're going big skis. Ace, king of the suited variety with a couple limps. We want to build this pot as big as possible. Don't feel like you're limited to a pot size raise. When you're out of position, by all means, go for the oversized raise. It's not only fine, it's encouraged. And now we're just in bet call mode. No reason to try to get fancy and like check raise or something. He might check behind. We don't need that. Just build the pot, get the money in. Ooh, do we rep weakness on the A and check to act like we're afraid? No, we keep building the pot. Make sure we can get it all in by the river. You could check if you think the guy's a total spaz, but I mean, if he has any piece on the flop, he still has a piece on the turn, and he ain't folding. So just bet, build it up. You sure? Let's well, hope we're good. Hope we can say the old MHIG. M-H-I-G. Anyone know what it stands for? Stands for nice river, but that's poker. So they say. Not my favorite part of poker. One of the parts of poker. There are many parts of poker I prefer to the part where they had, what did he have there? 4 outer on the river? Something like that. Not too important. We got lucky on the turn anyway, right? All in with the rigged. Jokes. We could 2-barrel to try to fold them off like some gutters. We also have a gutter ourselves. I don't think there's any need for that. We'll just surrender this pot. Chat, how many tables is optimal for stream? I believe the number is 1. I think Jason Somerville taught us that back in the original days of Twitch poker, that the optimal number was 1. And I know from playing, from streaming, from watching streams, that this is very hard to follow, right? When it's like, oh, and here I'm doing this, and then over here I'm doing this. You're like, dude, slow down. I can't keep up. So I think for streaming purposes that this is a very suboptimal setup. But for grinding purposes, aces, and for like leaderboard purposes, this is great. 4 tabling zoom, 4 tabling blitz, awesome. I'm a huge fan of it. But for making content, I think it's quite poor. This whole multi-tabling thing. Oh, Weepra, she's a ACR Stormer too. We're gonna 4-bet here. We have ace, and the dream is for them to just have Ks or Qs that want to get it in. Sometimes we flat aces. Usually we do that when we're in position. Or sometimes if it's like cutoff button where he's more likely to be light. Mid position, they're less likely to be light, and you really just want to build the pot and ensure you get the money in the times that it is a cooler. When the flop's incredible like this, you can check because there are no bad cards on the turn, or you can just bet on amount that it is criminal for them to fold. You know, he called $2 pre. Is he gonna fold for 84 cents on the flop? I don't think so. Right. And then when you go with this really small sizing, it gives them room to like bluff raise or like think you're full of it. Lots of good things can happen, including they just call and you build a pot a little bit. Now, if he had a heart in his hand, he's now got a flush draw that he's going to feel more invested with. So again, we'll just keep it cheap. Third of the pot, very low price. Lots of room if he wants to spaz. I used to check in these spots, you know, go for the check slam, but I don't like it. I find they don't bet enough when you check here. They just check it back, and you miss value when they have like 10s or jacks, and they have a hand that definitely would have called. We've got to spot another table where we're going to be going all in, but obviously this hand's more exciting. Button open, small blind 3-bet. Button 4-bet. We have ace king. We go all in. This is the spot where people are going to have the most 4-bet bluffs, the button versus the small blind, which means this is the time he's going to be folding the most. And then there are just coolers where it's just going to be flips, and that's your standard variance in a 6-max cash game. When I played tens of thousands of hands a month, occasionally, I didn't ever crack 100,000. When you play tens of thousands of hands a month, I played probably 80 in my big months. You run those spots a lot, the flips, and half the time you win, half the time you don't, and don't sweat it too much. People look at their all-in EV graph, be like, yo man, I'm running so bad, and it's like, yes, that matters, but your all-in EV graph does not include coolers. If you get aces versus someone's kings, it doesn't show up in your all-in EV graph. If you get queens into kings or set under set, doesn't show up in your all-in EV graph. Spewy call here. So because that's a factor, the all-in EV graph doesn't really tell the whole story, and it's important not get too caught up on it. We're just hoping our man's bluffing here. He just gave us a really good price on the turn, really good price on the river. If we have 0% equity, well, we're a super fish, but occasionally they're bluffing and you win. So that's why you don't fold when people are giving you 700,000 to 1 on your money. Do you guys think we should have checked the turn at any point, or check the flop maybe with the A's? Or do you think the line was fine? Do you think our man was polarized to have zilch? Zip and pip? As Norman Lawn would say? And you're like, I'm looking at this 3-6. Oh my god, how'd they turn into kings? It's magic. It's multi-tabling. Flop looks good to me. Does it look good enough to go for a check raise? No, we always bet this board. We always bet the 3 low card board. Maybe if it were more in the middle range, we wouldn't, but on that board, we always bet. Sorry, I just had a awkward spot here. King, queen, small blind versus a cutoff open. You just gotta think. I was thinking, what's the worst king he's opening? What's the worst queen he's opening? Okay, we're ahead of a few of those. If I 3-bet, what kind of range does he continue with? A lot of better hands. So I opted to just call it, but I don't love it. I'm not really a huge fan of playing single raise pots out of position without the lead. Uncertain of the best hand. Yeah. King's full. You played with Lon at 1-3. That's so cool, man. I heard he was in Niagara one time, and I was really hoping to go play with him, but the timing didn't line up. It wasn't quite worth it for me to take the drive out there. If we were deeper, we could peel ace-5 suited here. Shallow stack. No real, not enough value in it. Here, we have some backdoor draws, but this guy's making a very large size bet. We'll just fold. We'll just fold and focus on these 3 queens instead. Any of you guys Gryffindor or solid move? I'm going to guess you're not Gryffindor if you're leading into the nuts here. You got a draw? Is that why you're doing that? Kind of want to just call. I also kind of want to min raise. I'm just going to call. I'm going to do the less suspect thing. The min raise just looks absurdly strong. And if he has a draw, he's going to call my raise anyway. So it's not like I'm moving him off that hand. I'm just knocking out more of his bluffs. I'm like, oh, do I want to keep solid move out of the pot? I mean, whatever, man. If he's got a draw, we can boat up too. We have extra outs and stuff. So happy with the call. Feign some weakness. Give Gryffindor more opportunity to just bomb into us on the turn. And at this point, he's looking pretty pot committed. 3 and a 12. He's probably got a combo draw. There's no reason to give him the river for free if he's got the right odds here. Thanks for the follow, Ashkuru. So we're just going to put him in now, make him pay full price if he has a draw. Yeah, so if we raise the flop, he folds. Instead, we get him to put in money with nothing. It's an interesting play. I don't really understand it. And then on the turn, he priced himself in. Not quite, actually. He was not getting the right odds with his particular hand, but maybe he thought he was. So we played it perfect. Go us. Go team, yo. Go team Gripst. Speaking of team Grips, we 3-bet ace-5 of broccolis and flopped a flush. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to bet. This guy cold call is 3-bet, so he could have pocket pairs. He could have 10s. He could have 9s. If he's got a club with one of those, he's definitely not going to fold for this price. And if he has queens or something, he's definitely putting monies in. We can also cooler king, queen of clubs. We want to build a pot against that. It's more likely he has pocket pair than that. So turn's fine. All the pockets still going to peel again. So we're just going to build a pot here and then go for the shove on the river. We're not going to really be concerned about him having pocket 8s or 6s or jacks. If he has those, he has those. He's getting all our money. We can call that a cooler flop nuts turn versus whatever you want to call his range. Okay. Could have checked back. You always can check back. I didn't feel like it was the best play. What do you think, chat? What's up, Mendo? Here to learn? Well, you picked a good time because I'm making good hands and good plays with them. But we're not going for too much longer because I have a massage booked in 45 minutes and I need to drive there. And yeah, it's my recovery massage from the Sunday stream. How much longer until day 2? About 11 days. About 11 days, my friend. Could bet range here, but we're going to check with kings. Yeah, Sunday the 15th is when it's all going down. But we got a nice lineup for this Sunday as well. Packer Poker. So if you liked last Sunday, you're going to love this Sunday even more. Show up. Don't miss it. It's going to be good. If you want to know what we're playing, check out the replay of this. We mapped it out. King's good? No. But we lost the min, which is cool. Always a good feeling to lose the minimum. Yo, so I limped in and some guy made it 65 cents. That's so much. This guy really check calling with a flush draw? No. He has a pair. Or ace high. If he has ace high with a spade, he's calling. And if he has ace high without, he's folding. See what develops. Is it better, guys, when I like zoom in on the table that's action, and as opposed to keeping like all four where you're like, what is going on? You guys think I'm running good, but it's because I'm playing so many hands on so many tables and it's all happening so fast. I'm only zooming into when we have hands. I'm just not showing you all the ones that we brick on. So it seems like we're running godly, like every hand's a monster, but it's just because I'm like, I'm not playing ace 2 suited and we're not going to flop a flush here. You're just not seeing the ones where we're missing because we're zoomed in up here. And so there's a lot of stuff going on the other side. Makes sense, right? I like this King's Full guy. He's a good addition to the team. He's like a Twitch pro. He knows how to troll. He knows how to kappa. I got respect for anyone who knows how to kappa. But do you know how to mini K? Do you know how to mini kappa? Papa Poker, day 2 of the $1 Million Sunday. Oh, look at us getting owned here. Is Sunday the 15th that I think won. I opted to call because there's a lot of combo draws he can be check raising the turn with. I think the queen is leading out. Sets and two pairs can check raise, but I think a queen is just betting turn as opposed to going for a check raise. So because there are a lot of combo draws there, we opted to call. But when six of spades comes in, that's more than half the draws getting there. So nice hand, sir. You get it. Wow, super Twitch Pro. He's even got a Christmas mini Kappa. Oh man, this guy's next level. Kappa wealth. Wow. All right. I bow to the master of King's Full. He is the Twitch chat god, and I am but a mere run god mortal. Wait, was there a set over there? Yo, I want to see what happened with that set. Nothing. The guy folded. We got no action. It was dust. It was a tragedy. You didn't miss out on anything. Hey, a lot more people just showed up. Are you guys in the pool? If you're in the Blitz pool, type ACR in the chat. You gotta at least let me know to make it fair. And if you're not in the Blitz pool, type !ACR in the chat so you can get in the Blitz pool and you can try to snipe my dineros. What's up, Sightgasm? Alright guys, final countdown. Unless people ACR in the chat, I'm shutting this puppy down. I need to at least know who's who here. Who are the no delay hunters? Oh, do we flick in? No, we fold and stay so you guys can see me not get rattled. Because 2-5 suited never hits, and even when it does, what do? Go ham with your 5 high flush? No. That's fishy. That's fishy. What's going on? We're getting 3-betting things. We don't call 3-bets out of position. Ever. Not even with aces. We don't play that. We don't play that. All right. What's going to happen here? Yeah, I'm with that mind packer. Like I just did some blitz so we could get like some quick action because we spent like an hour prepping for what was to come on the weekend. But like blitz is just like, yeah, what's going on? I agree. 1 tabling, 2 tabling tournaments, more educational. So that tomorrow's stream, same grips time, same Twitch channel. We're going to be streaming some tournaments. And then Friday as well, same thing. So there's going to be lots of teaching, lots of learning, Thursday and Friday. And then, Sunday we go for the big money ship it. So I promise you guys will get that it is what you want. No one's telling me that they're sniping. Someone. There's at least one sniper out there. Who's the sniper? All right, fine. You guys don't want to tell me? I'm sitting out next big blind. Where is it? Here? Sit out, BB. Sit out, BB. That's it. That's it. Sitting out, BB. Let's see if we have the auto reader on.
Getat Goldbro, im Gonna Head Out and Take My Legal Tote Park, Peace, FYE im Not Sneaking Promise.
Peace out, King's Fall. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you being here, brother. Tycon, thanks, Fa. Have a good time at the park with your girl. I'll have a good time with my Doges and Marumi. And this last, speaking of ladies, last set of queens. He can't have anything. So we're going to check this one back. We need to give him a chance to make something. We have all the cards. We have all the queens. Like deuces we could fast play. But not this. We could raise turn to charge draws, but we're just really going to rep like we don't have anything. And we'll raise river. Get our value there. When he's like, this guy can't have it. What does he have? Like river set of threes and threes only? Like that's his only combo? Like no way, bro. This guy's bluffing, bro. He can't have it, bro. So that's what we're doing here. And what do we do if he jams? Fam? We fold because he's got to have the nut straight. He could have a straight. That's true. And that's why we go for the raise, but we don't call against a re-raise. Mendo, there's no Postle HUD that shows you other players' cards. It was a hoax. There was not cheating. The only thing that was cheated was the people's minds with that hogwash story. He's just a great player in a soft game, man. That's all it is. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an opinion, right? Anyway, that's it for Blitz. It's just like it's great for grinding, but it's not great stream content. Let's be honest. So the important thing is we know what the schedule is. Guys, we're coming back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. No, I think even earlier. We're starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, right? What was the OSS? 3:30. 3:30. So maybe we'll late rage. Maybe we'll start at 4. But, get here 4 o'clock tomorrow. It's going to be a great stream. Same story Friday, PLO 8. Oh, baby, can't wait. 4 o'clock, going to be a great stream. And then Sunday, we start early, y'all. Early, 11 a.m. $1 million Sunday satellites for the online Super Series. The Venom satellite starting at 11. And then we have this 250K guaranteed 109 warm-up. 100K guaranteed 20 plus 2. Maybe we'll be in the Venom. Maybe we'll be in another $1 million Sunday tourney. If you liked last Sunday stream, you're going to love this one even more. And that's going to be our second swing before the final Grand Salami, the $1 million day 2. In the money, guaranteed, hundreds of dollars, more to be won. It's going to be epic. Hope you guys are going to come play. And if you don't have your account yet, you want to get in there, you know the spot, grips.com/ACR. Sign up, fill out the form, grips.com/free, grips.com/PGMS. Get your bundles, get your goodies, get your knowledge, study up, and let's get stacking tomorrow. Yeah, let's just close with the lobby of our gorgeous day 2 tourney that we're in. While I find out, yeah. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at that min cash, $800, and it's going to be even bigger. The min cash might be 1,000. We're so paid. This bankroll challenge is going to be a breeze. We're going to be a millionaire in no time. Right? I believe it. You believe it too. Don't act like you don't. All right, let's find who we're going to send it over to. Oh, wow. Someone's playing the Venom? We're sending it to a guy who's playing the Venom. You guys want to see some high stakes poker action? $2,650 buy-in. That's where we're going. There's There's a boss Stormer there, but I mean, this guy's playing the Venom. We're sending it to the Venom. Enjoy the high stakes stream, y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging. It's a lot of fun, and see you tomorrow. Bounds. Till then, you know what to do. Take what you learn. Go out there. Get stacking. EvanForGrips.com. Thanks for hanging out and making this awesome stream happen. Random video guy, I came back, but I gotta go now. I got dinner and places to be. I'll tell you more tomorrow. Come to the stream tomorrow. Ask me the same question. We'll see. We'll say what's up. Later, Nick.